I started the V.K. Patil Memorial School in about 25 years ago in a basement. I felt then that Pune needed a good school. The definition for me of a good school is a school where you can empower the children and make them socially responsible. To change the idea of education from teaching to learning. A child must be very happy to go to a school because he should enjoy learning. And so we had to put in a lot of initiatives. We do believe that children must play, must study, must learn, must experiment, must try to scale new heights, because children's imagination has no boundaries, and that's what we have been trying to do. We have more activities outside the classroom than in the classroom. We believe that child must learn from every walk of life, from every aspect of life, from every experiment he or she does, from every curiosity he or she has, because children's curiosity is very important in learning.
I love the sports programs that we have, and I have to say the inter-house activities also, because I was captain of my house, and you know, there's a lot of passion that goes into all of this stuff.
The library is probably one of my favorite parts of the school because it's big. It has a huge collection of books. Because we would get to go just browse through the books and take home whatever we like.
The thing I was really attached to was our annual day. It was a platform to showcase our talents and abilities.
In first, it was a swimming, we have to go out for the swimming pool. Now it is in our school, so we are happy about it.
The core values with which VPMS was started by our chairman Dr. Ashok V.K. Patil, based on gender sensitivity, equality, democracy and mutual respect, were the very qualities that I too believed in. VPMS now has collaborations with a number of schools. We have a very active collaboration with Alvboda Friskola, that is in Sweden, where we have staff and student exchange programs. Nearly 4 sets of teachers and students have gone back and forth. This sort of exposure really is a life experience both for teachers and for students.
I've been on a student-teacher exchange program to Alvboda Friskola in Sweden, and during my visit to the school, I observed that there was a lot of value-based education that went on in the school. So what I learned from my experience is that over there it's practical. They are made to do it right from the start, and that really helps. So I think that is something we are trying to inculcate in our setting now.
My girls were happy in the school, and I think that is very important, because like Ajay said, education comes. I mean, no matter what school it is, the teacher is good or bad, if the child is interested in learning, he will, no matter where he is.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100% because like I said in the beginning, the transition was very smooth, and children not only excelled academically, they also developed as an all-round persons.
Giving this kind of a balance between academics and sports, the school tends to encourage both these aspects very, very strongly, and also the cultural part of it. And I think making the child finally a very holistic person, and I think, yeah, that's one thing. Feeling comfortable in school and being good human beings have been 2 USPs of the school, and for which I think we are really very thankful as parents.
या शाळेने अभ्यासाबरोबरच खेळात, व्यक्तिमत्वात त्यांचा सर्वांगीण विकास केला. त्यामुळेच माझी दोन्ही मुलं आज चांगल्या प्रकारे स्वतःला सिद्ध करू शकली.
माझी दोन्ही मुले या शाळेत शिकली आहेत. 1996 मध्ये मुलाला आमेला व 1999 मध्ये पूजाला ॲडमिशन घेतली. त्यानंतर 10वी मध्ये त्याला 92% मार्क्स मिळाले. बेस्ट स्टुडंट म्हणून अवॉर्ड मिळालेला आहे. इन्फोसिस सारख्या कंपनीमध्ये त्याला प्रोजेक्टसाठी जायला मिळाले. NTS स्कॉलरशिप सुद्धा त्याला मिळालेली आहे, आणि हे सर्व मी शाळेच्या प्रिन्सिपल, टीचर्स यांच्या सहकार्यामुळेच करू शकले. याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यांचा खूप मोठा सिंहाचा वाटा आहे. बरोबर.
I joined the school in 1998 and I was so impressed with the lively ambience and the proximity to the nature.
I remember that every year for first 2-3 years we used to go during the admission time to the newspaper vendors, sit there, put the leaflet in every single newspaper by ourselves and send it across so that people get to know that V.K. Patil Memorial School is coming up in this area.
We used to come all the way, go up this hill right here, and we used to come there to see peacocks. I have myself seen wild peacocks.
V.K. Patil allowed its students to develop their passions and their creativities to the maximum extent possible and gave them the freedom so that they do not be encumbered by constraints and therefore end up being mediocre at everything. They could be excellent at something.
I think the thing about school is that the kind of decisions and the kind of like experiences that you have in school make you the kind of person you are eventually, which I think is great because when we had joined school, VPMS was this completely different school from the other schools. We had new kinds of teachers and new kinds of subjects that we got to do. So I'm very happy that we took that decision to come to this school, and it has made me who I am today, and I'm very proud of that.
I have learned many more things. I have seen the institute growing as well as me growing with the institute.
It was 1995 and I took immediate liking to the school. The most striking part was the banyan tree. And we used to get the students down and conduct our classes under the tree.
Here we had to actually demonstrate, get children to do projects. The whole class used to sit together, work out certain, concepts.
When I started this school, it started with basically three things which I had learned from other countries, and that was a school without examination, a school without homework, and a school without punishment. And so when we started this school, I just got 5 students because people did not believe, the people of Pune didn't believe that we could run a school without these 3 components and that we could make education a worthwhile, empowering experience, enjoyable experience. But again, at the end of the 4th year, I just had 25 students. I was about to close down the school, thinking that to run a school with just 25 students was neither feasible nor practical. But I believed in myself. I developed a team, and it has taken 25 years to get us here. We have a great team led by Mrs. Charles.
With the support of the management, we have been able to develop not 1 but 3 play fields, and we have a junior block come up. We were also able to build a swimming pool of our own where children can avail of swimming facilities. This goes along with our school vision of having an equally balanced individual and allowing every child to explore and find some niche of his or her own in the vast range of activities that we provide.
Learning is more meaningful when it happens by choice, and we are so fortunate that our children have such a gamut platform of activities where they can make their own choices, and one such interesting aspect is the club activities. Here the children learn to make proper choices. There are activities that are planned throughout the year where children participate in. There are students from different sections. Apart from this, we have field visits, we have seminars, we have workshops, we have eminent people coming in, we have film reviews. So right from knots and crosses to learning new dishes, to preparing lovely material out of waste, to learning scientific principles, as well as writing a poem. There are no areas left unturned where a child can explore.
I'm happy that VPMS is a child-centered school, and I wish everybody all the best as we enter our 25th year.